So we'll start with software defined network, that is your SDN, software defined network. We all know that. What do you mean by a networking or a network? If we'll talk about, let's say, your institute network, okay, through which you will get the connectivity of the internet, you will get the connectivity so that you can connect your device, your mobile, your laptop to the internet, and you can work on. So this is a network that has been provided by the institute. So could you tell me how it has been made? What are the things that is involved in this? Anyone? Yes? Data? Router, switches are involved, right? Have you seen the switches? Have you seen switches? Where? Where you have seen the switches? Every lab you will have switches, right? Have you seen the routers? हाँ कहाँ है routers? Okay. Have you seen your server? It is in the data center. What is it called? So over there you have servers where there is a INS connection, that is Internet Service Providers ISP connections. So we have generally two connections. One is knowledge network connection, that is called KNN connections, they are providing by central government, and another connection they have taken from different vendors. Previously it was Airtel, then Ortel, and now it is this ST. What is that? Software Technological Park, okay, of India. So STPI. So they are providing the net. The speed is more than, means it is 1 gigabyte per that is a speed. Do you know that 1 Gbps is the speed, or more than 1 Gbps is the speed of your internet? But जैसे क्या होता है कि if we have a water flow and the water flow is very high, water flow is very high, and if you are putting a water pipe which is of less diameter, so what will happen? You will get less water. If water flow is high and you are having a less a diameter of the pipe, definitely you will get. So the same thing is happening here also. So whatever is coming, we are not distributing in an efficient way. That's why we are getting this speed of sometime in kbps, like 1 kbps, 2 kbps, or less than that. So this is a problem that exists. People are working on it. They are modifying the network overall and try to give us the more bandwidths. Okay, this is about network, right? So in network we have some servers are there, internet service providers are there. From there we have our routers. These router is connected to different routers and switches to distribute the connectivity. Okay. Now you imagine, let's say we have to change our routing algorithm somewhere. I want to change my routing algorithm. I have to change my routing table, or I have to update my routing table. Okay. So for that, what I have to do is I have to configure all those access point, all those routers, all those switches, so that it will work according to my algorithm. So physically I have to go there, I have to configure, and then it will work accordingly. But what software defined network gives us? It gives us the facility so that there is a central unit, central control unit, by which we can change our specification whenever we want. So admin have the overall control of the network. So it is not a distributed control, means admin, there is also admin, but these admin has to go to router to change its specification. Okay, but this software defined network is nothing but control system with software. Those software and the control unit can access those router as well as those switches directly, as well as they can do the modification in a runtime or in a real time, so that we can do efficient load distribution among the network. So sometimes we do not need that much of speed in some places, and in some time we need the speed in some places, like a smart grid. So where we need the load, we'll send the load. Where we doesn't need the load, we'll reduce the load. Right? In the same way we can do with the network also, with the help of software defined networking. So this software defined networking is an architecture that aims to make network agile and flexible. The goal of SDN is to improve network control by enabling enterprises and service provider to respond quickly to change business requirement. In software defined network, a network engineer or administrator can shape traffic from a centralized control console without having to touch individual switches in the network. What I told you is, these administrator or network engineer can shape the traffic from the centralized control console. So there is a centralized control unit by which all switches and all router can be managed. The centralized SDN controller directs the switches to deliver network services whenever they are needed, regardless of specific connections between the server and the devices. Right? Are you getting it? So what we required is, we required an additional hardware here and we required an additional software here which can manage those switches as well as those routers. This process is to move away from traditional network architecture in which individual network devices make traffic decision based on their configured routing table. Do you know that whenever we deploy any access point here somewhere, access point, you know, we all know access points, right? There is a router and you will get you will connect your device and you will get the internet. That is a access point or router. So that particular access point should be configured before they deploy. Why they should configure? They should configure based on the requirement of the network. Based on the requirement of the network, they has to be configured. Okay, let's say the need of the requirement is, whenever we connect the access point to any of the Ethernet cable, it has to take the IP in a dynamic manner. Means it should be IP enabled. IP enabled means the internet protocol address should be assigned to that particular router dynamically. We doesn't have to assign it. And whenever we connect it, so that device will assign us those IP addresses. This is the requirement of the network which we are deployed here. Maybe in some other institute they will put on static IP addresses on it. Maybe some static IP addresses, but here we need dynamic IP address. So we'll get with the help of a protocol called Dynamic Host Control Protocol, DHCP. So by which we can get the dynamic IP addresses. So in a traditional network which we seen here is, what is it? It is pre-configured. it is pre-configured. Let's say we have to give the speed of 5 Mbps or 10 Mbps to the hostel, so it will go up to that particular limit. It will not go up or not go down depend upon the requirement. Okay.